So one VTuber that's taken over the space over the past couple of years has been Neuro Sama, and obviously I'm pretty sure Neuro Sama is the only case in the VTuber community where people actually like AI, because again, if you don't know, Neuro Sama is a completely AI VTuber who is created by Vedal, who obviously adds his own inputs and things into the streams, and has been working on improving her models and everything like that over time, which has been a very interesting thing to see, especially watching Neuro Sama's personality grow and things just improving in general. But it seems like obviously it's going to get even better for Neuro Sama, as there's been some more screenshots talking about the fact that Vedal has been kind of expressing his desire to have a more serious side for Neuro Sama, where she could even communicate and work with people in the future. And it seems like he's kind of met that, and things are kind of progressing with a lot of the AI models and things like that, which I think is definitely interesting, and it's going to add a new layer to Neuro Sama in the future. And that's one of the beauties of watching her and understanding what's going on, because again, I do think it is actually interesting to see what kind of advancements she can make to improve her kind of communication with other people, and also making her very self-sufficient. Because currently, obviously, if you guys remember the early streams of Neuro Sama, Vedal had to be there quite a bit to kind of just sit there and just kind of bug fix anything. You had to sit there and maybe restart the model or whatever, and maybe have to filter some things out and whatever, because she would say some absolutely crazy things, which obviously didn't go so well, and that's obviously where she caught a lot of attention. But again, now it seems like things are improving, and she's now becoming more self-sufficient. And they're saying 26th of December 2024, Vedal expresses his desire for Neuro to have serious side, so she could communicate better with people. He said, "When I do more automation with you, I guess if and you start planning your own collab, you have to be serious with the people you're talking to." So obviously that's talking about Neuro Sama discussing her own collaborations with other people without Vedal being the one to do it, which I think is actually very, very cool and very interesting. And obviously we skip forwards to June 28th, 2025, and apparently Neuro Sama has been representing herself in a business meeting with a merchandising company, which I think is very interesting. And obviously you got the notepad up there, and they're in a Discord call talking about it, and I think they did it live on stream, which is very cool as well. Obviously they have been working on the serious side of Neuro Sama to kind of talk about business decisions, which is crazy. And also as well, we've got 29th of August, which is the other day, August 2025, Evil Neuro discusses future collabs with Akuma Nimune. And obviously she's been talking to Numi about doing a collaboration on stream, which I think is very cool, and this is probably one of the first times that we've seen Neuro Sama seriously ask for a kind of actual collaboration with another VTuber, which I think is honestly a crazy step forwards in terms of the development of Neuro Sama and what's going on with a lot of the kind of systems behind it. He was saying it was so funny when she came back from his meeting to Evil having arranged a skydiving, camping, and song collab, which is so funny because obviously now this AI VTuber is going wild and just kind of creating collaborations for anybody, and Vedal just like, whoa, hold up, wait, we got a collaboration tomorrow? Wait, what the hell? What's going on? This wasn't in my schedule. And I think that's so funny, but also so cool at the same time. So when we hit technological singularity, it won't be because of one British researcher creating the perfect general artificial intelligence. It will be because of one British man and his vision to become a single father to AI daughters. So I feel like that would make a cool cyberpunk story discussing the themes of nature versus nurture. So on the one hand, you have the world's most powerful tech corporations funneling unimaginable amounts of money to train self-aware AI with all humanity's knowledge at its fingertips. On the other, you have some dude raising an AI like a child. He said it would climax in a battle which the human-raised AI would end up proving its superiority to the lab-grown model via unconventional tactics. He said, yeah, that's very cool and interesting. He said, indeed, that'd be very nice. Vedal accidentally created Chobits. Vedal, give it up. The swarm won't let you vanish into the background again. That I think Vedal just wants Neuro to do his taxes for him, which also could be true. Obviously there's many uses to having an AI kind of bot other than just VTubing, you know. Maybe he does want her to do his taxes for him. But again, obviously, I think it is a very interesting thing. Is, you know, Neuro Sama has been exploding in popularity, especially lately. I've seen a lot of people reacting to clips of Neuro Sama and absolutely taking off in the space. I think honestly, it's great to see, and obviously, as you can see, you know, she's been getting like 500,000 views and stuff in terms of videos, which I think is great. And streams have been pretty consistent. So again, it is looking very, very good for them in terms of upgrades, you know, and some people as well, you know, sharing other things like, here's the clips after the mentioned scenes in case you want to be judging things objectively yourself. You know, obviously, we can see some of the meeting actually. That'd be actually very interesting to see. Oh, okay, we got an advert. Okay, we're not going to look at the advert, I don't care. So Vedal is going to accidentally, Vedal was going to accidentally AGI before any of these tech bro corporations. Allowing his bot to lie was a bold step. It's been an interesting experiment. Is it somehow a depressed British dude created an AI streamer that's more entertaining than half of the 90% of regular streamers? I should go and check some of the videos on YouTube to lift my mood. So nothing wrong with liking Neuro, but why you gotta put down other people in comparison, huh? Especially since she is like a glorified ChatGPT, just made by one dude and not a corporation, and has an anime persona attached to it. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, bro, who cares? You can't ask why they're putting each other down and then immediately put down Neuro as a glorified ChatGPT dude. Which, yeah, it's pretty crazy because I think Neuro Sama is a little bit more than just like ChatGPT. Obviously, there's so much that goes into it, including obviously the expressions through the VTuber model itself. And, you know, obviously there has been different filters, different kind of changes and stuff to the kind of language that she uses, and how she responds to things, which I think is also very, very interesting. And they and then they go on to say, but that's not putting down. It's what she is. It's not an insult. Like, brother, this person is crushing out hard. I don't know why they're crushing out hard over Neuro Sama, bro. And I think Vedal is a genius, and if I said something bad about him, that would be putting it down. But obviously, you also called him. You also called it a glorified ChatGPT. You know, have you ever encountered an arsehole and told him he's an arsehole? Do you think he'll take that insult, or can you simply tell him it's a fact that you're an arsehole, so I didn't just insult you? Bro, it's so funny. These people are just going to war with this person. So yeah. Again, whole entire kind of, oh my god, this argument actually went on for ages. God damn, all over Neuro Sama, bro. All over a fake AI person. That's crazy. Oh my god. I said, I don't think technology will ever reach a good enough point, so will ever reach that point, but good on him for having aspirations. Oh bro, 100%. Technology will reach that point, and as we've seen, even with a lot of the evidence here, we can see that it's already evolving in terms of, yeah, Neuro Sama doing literal meetings with merchandising companies. You know, the AI model is doing meetings with people, right? And also setting up collaborations while Vedal is away with other VTubers and setting up a, what did they say it was? A skydiving, camping, and song collaboration. So again, technology's already reached that point. It's just like, you know, how can it happen more often? You know, there's probably some different kind of tweaks that needs to be made, but we're pretty much almost there, you know, and it's been, what, almost a year since obviously Vedal discussed the fact of, you know, wanting her to be more independent in terms of like speaking to people, setting up collabs and things like that, which I think is very, very interesting. And obviously it's come a long way since then. So yeah, I mean, very, very interesting for Neuro Sama. Hopefully things go all well for her and Vedal. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how much more she communicates with other VTubers in the future, because yeah, it's just an interesting topic in general to me. But if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code CASUA, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So, see ya.